idea that uh, machine learning and computer vision can solve. And although HMIs have been very important in terms of the way particle counters and microbial air samplers are being used, one of the things that's gone away is a single point of control. As you can see, I can actually send a command, and the commands are being logged. So this stops the particle counter, for example, and the commands are being logged in the HMI screen here. We can print those up, and we can tell these commands to put into a spreadsheet. And so we can actually have a single point of control right next to wherever the particle counters are or the microbial air samplers are. We can even add an emergency stop to this. And as you can see, when I put my hand up, you can see here in the top corner, you'll see what that log is, and that log can be saved and printed. How exactly is a touch-free interface better? Well, this is the way we traditionally interact with our HMIs. Usually in the clean room, you'll have some type of clean room HMI, perhaps an operator. But remember that the operator has to return to a place of control, and usually that works great, especially if you have something like this where you have a lot of different areas and you need to control them all from a single point. But there also does come a time when the use of the particle counter may require just a single point of control. For example, inside of a biological safety cabinet. But there are other reasons. The single point of control is really great, especially if you're understaffed. Maybe you don't have enough personnel to run back and forth between the different stations, or maybe you need to put an emergency stop right next to the place where you're operating. Like I said, start and stop can be time consuming, especially if you have to take a lap around the outside of the restricted access barrier to access the HMI, or perhaps it's located in a different room. Sometimes they're very costly, and to have many of these in many different rooms can be cost prohibitive. Sometimes you can have too many HMIs, so you may have one controlling the conveyor and maybe some other apparatus that are in the room, and there's simply just no other place to put it. So here's where a touch-free HMI can really provide some additional value and with a very low cost. And this is a great application for machine learning.